finally reopening its doors. That's right. Vine Street Pub is going to reopen its doors on May 15th. There's a big change, though, in the way customers will pay. If you're familiar with the Mountain Sun Pub Group at all, you'll know that they only took cash pre this, but they say that it's time to catch up with the times. They're going to start taking credit cards. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but good for them.
It's
So they
kind of
closed in
nostalgic
March.
always having to have cash. You know what I mean? It was kind of that nostalgic pain in the ass of going there, but like I get why they're making the leap. I get it.
I feel like you gotta grow. You gotta grow. And it's downtown Denver. I mean, everybody's like, where's my tap to pay? Tap to pay.
I
This
have to
is the
carry my
world.
wallet, not just my phone. I'm kind of like, ugh, lame.
So posh.
Ugh.
All right. A little bit of backstory. Vine Street closed in March 2020 due to the pandemic, but did begin brewing beer again in 21. It's a restaurant number 5 for Kevin Daly and the Mountain Sun Pub Group. So Daly said that he admitted to finally getting some strong leadership roles filled in at the Mountain Sun Group, and that he can now kind of disperse them out into the Denver area. Super cool for the patrons of the area that are excited for Vine Street to reopen their doors again. They're even going to put a full bar in, so it's going to appeal
Ooh.
to a wide variety of pub goers. I
I
love
think,
that.
yeah, I think that's smart, especially for being downtown Denver. Have a little bit more
Oh
variety,
yeah,
draw more people in. I mean, I,
yeah,
I get why in Boulder, within the bubble of Boulder, you can get away with some of the like the fun little nuances, like we said, with like not having credit cards, and you can just kind of get away with that stuff in Boulder that doesn't necessarily work in downtown. So I think it's really
agreed.
smart. I think they brought in some good people clearly that are setting them up for success. So best of luck
Amen.
to that whole group. And we had a fantastic time doing our blind stout taste test there, and the staff was incredible. And
Oh my god.
can't wait to check out the new place.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. New old.
Recently, Untappd released the top Colorado breweries in their community awards. Hey, oh, this is super exciting. And I know not all the
It's
breweries are
cool.
like huge Untappd fans, but there is something to say with the amount of data that they are ingesting and what they can like bring and show up. And it is cool. Like we love it. It gives us great stuff to talk about. And we love talking about data specific points. So this is like right up our alley.
Yep.
But yeah, like being able to filter, clean through everything is just fantastic. There's a link in the description below to check out the top beers in your area. So according to the fine folks over at the Colorado Brewery List, which is one of the most incredible and Liz's favorite useful sites for research, you got to check them out if you haven't. There's going to be a link that you can get to them. They state that 14 Colorado breweries ranked in the top 3 of Untappd rankings nationwide in 18 different styles. So that's like not nothing, right? So we have 18 different styles, and there's 14 Colorado breweries that are in the top 3 of the entire style category in
Yep.
the nation, which is really, really cool. So
Really
not a
cool.
thing that you're going to see all the time. A specific shout out, huge, huge, huge shout out goes to Cohesion Brewing. Yes, we love them. And River North Brewing for taking home 3 of the top tier rankings. G-dang, guys. G-dang, that's impressive.
It
And,
is
and we love
impressive.
and we love both of them. I was totally at the River North's anniversary. Was it 10 or 12 year?
I think I was
12
there
year.
12 year.
12 year, yeah. I was at that. And obviously, we just did the interview with Cohesion. So great, great breweries right there. So shout out to everybody, but in our hearts, we're giving a little extra shout out to Cohesion.
That's right. All right. Guess what, everybody? Primitive beer is back.
Yeah.
Not that they super went anywhere, but they kind of did. They took a hiatus. We read their Facebook post and we thought that you should really get the 411 on where they're going to be. They're going to be having what they call a Howl at the Moon.
Oh,
Ow! Howl at the Moon bottle release at New Image Brewery, Old Town Arvada. If you haven't been, check it out. Marvelous. Every month, where you can find a delicious new release or a cellar release from the Primitive crew. We're happy that they took some time. They're well rested and they're taking their time to assemble their barrel house in Denver. And also, we're super happy that they're still making great beer.
making great beer. They're such a cool concept, and they've been
Oh my God.
around, and they've I feel like been through the weeds, and they just kind of keep persevering in their own. I
Beautiful.
feel like in their own little style, and I love it. Like Like it's just this fits their style. That like a lot of breweries would have been like, nope, this doesn't work for us. We're just shutting down. And they're like, we run with the punches. And I feel like they have that just roll with it kind of mentality, and it's just cool for them. I feel like
They
that's
feel
just
like
who they are.
kindred spirits. They
Yeah.
feel like kindred spirits. They feel like we relate in that way.
Yeah.
They're also alongside New Image. They're also going to team up with Social Dough Company for some
Yeah.
fine and dandy pizza pairings. I am not missing that. I'm sure you're not going to miss that because that sounds delightful.
Here, baby.
Yeah. If you want to catch the
Wanna try again?
pizza
I'll
and
say it
primitive
again.
beer.
Pizza beer, baby.
Very good. That was good. If you want to catch the full schedule of when these releases are happening and events, check out their Facebook page at Primitive Beer.
Yeah. And, like kind of, this would wrap it up, but Liz decided to miss out on what I considered a very important announcement in the beer space. So we're not going to quite wrap it up, but the Cicerone program was, I guess, finally purchased would be the way I say it. I think it's been up for sale for a little while. New owners, because we thought of this last minute. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. We'll get to that. We'd love to do an interview with them, kind of talk about what changes they see coming in. Maybe we'll get lucky enough that you guys will get to partake in that sooner than later. But talk about a thing I didn't even know like could be up for sale. I don't know. Like it just seemed like it was like a thing that was there, and like I'm excited to see the changes that they make, what they do differently. You and I have gone through multiple levels of the certification program, so it's going to be
multiple.
We did the beer and then the certified. We've gone through.
Yeah. We're working our way through the certified.
Okay, I didn't say we're done. I'm just saying we've gone through. I'm like we passed. We forever to pass the beer certified one. I'm terrible at taking tests, but
the truth is we're terrible at test taking, but we'll get it done.
We'll get in there. Anyways, it's interesting to see what changes may or may not come up out of it and where it goes. So, like I said, hopefully we can chat with those peeps soon, the two guys that took it over, and see what changes they see. Like they've got to have some vision for it, right? And like I said, it's just was a thing I didn't even think about. And it's like if someone would have come up and like, you want to buy this program, I'd have been like, I don't even know what I would change because they don't even have like a vision for that side of things. So I think it'd be cool to hear what they think.